Proper care and maintenance of the K98k rifle requires some general disassembly referred to as a field strip. This includes removal of the floor plate and follower, along with bolt removal and disassembly. This can be accomplished by using a rifle cartridge or small punch. Ensuring the rifle is unloaded and safe is the first step to any disassembly or maintenance. For field stripping, ensure the rifle is cocked by opening and closing the bolt. Then place the safety wing in the high or vertical position. To remove the bolt, the thumb of the left hand pulls the bolt holder to the side and the right hand pulls the bolt from the rifle. To disassemble the bolt, hold it in your left hand with the bolt face down and thumb on the push pin of the cocking piece. Push up on the pin with the left thumb and unscrew the cocking piece with the right hand and withdraw it from the bolt. Lay the rifle on a flat surface. With the left hand, hold the firing pin vertically on the tube of the plunger plate of the buttstock. With the left thumb over the safety wing, push down until the firing pin nut can be turned. Use the right hand to turn the firing pin nut a quarter turn to the left or the right and lift it off. With constant resistance against the pressure of the firing pin spring, the thumb slowly lets off until the spring is uncompressed. Then the cocking piece is taken off and the firing pin spring is stripped from the firing pin. The safety wing is set to the right and then removed. To remove the floor plate, hold the rifle and then press with the bullet point of a cartridge or small punch on the hold pin and push the base plate rearward to release. This releases the floor plate, which then may be removed together with the magazine spring and follower. To remove the magazine spring from the floor plate, raise the rear end of the magazine spring until it clears the spring stop on the floor plate. Then draw the magazine spring out of the floor plate. The follower can be removed from the magazine spring in the same manner. With the rifle field stripped, it can be properly cleaned and then reassembled. Further disassembly of this rifle is covered in a separate training film. Assembly of the rifle is the reverse of disassembly. Assemble the follower, magazine spring, and floor plate in the reverse manner of disassembly. The spring end with the cutouts on both sides is inserted into the follower. Insert the follower into the magazine well. Pressing the floor plate flush against the rifle, slide it forward until it latches. Install the safety wing onto the cocking piece and set it to the vertical position. Insert the rear of the firing pin into the firing pin spring. Lay the rifle on a flat surface. Place the firing pin and spring vertically on the tube of the plunger plate of the buttstock. With the cocking piece in the left hand, thumb over the safety wing, place the cocking piece over the firing pin and spring. With the right hand, rotate the firing pin until the firing pin spring can be compressed with the cocking piece. Push down until the firing pin nut can be installed on the rear of the firing pin. Turn the firing pin nut a quarter turn until it aligns with the notch in the cocking piece. With constant resistance against the pressure of the firing pin spring, the thumb slowly lets off until the spring is uncompressed. Insert the firing pin into the rear of the bolt and screw it in until the cocking piece locks in place. To assemble the bolt back into the rifle, ensure that the extractor is over the bolt lug. Hold the rifle in the same manner as disassembly. Align the bolt lugs with the receiver slots and push the bolt into the receiver until it locks in. The follower must be depressed to close the bolt. To function check the rifle, start by unlocking the bolt and drawing it fully to the rear. The bolt should not come out of the receiver. Press the bolt forward. The last round hold open on the follower should keep the bolt from going forward. Depress the rear of the follower and close the bolt, turning the bolt handle down. The firing pin nut should extrude from the cocking piece. Place the safety wing in the safe position and pull the trigger. The trigger should move to the rear, but the striker should not be released, and the bolt handle should not be able to be rotated up. Place the safety wing in the firing position and pull the trigger. The striker should be released and the firing pin nut should retract into the cocking piece. The rifle has now been function checked. The next film in the series will cover loading and unloading. Thanks for watching. If you found this video interesting or helpful, go ahead and give the video a like and subscribe to the channel. Then let us know what you thought or like to see with a comment. If you would like to support the channel, a link to our Patreon page is in the description, or you can become a YouTube member or subscriber on Patreon. For more information on this firearm and others, head on over to historyandfirearms.com.